Hello and welcome to my 30 days, 30 ways to meditate video challenge, day number 5. Moving right along here. I'm LeBaron, and today I want to do a technique that I really like to use when I'm needing some guidance or decision making help. This one seems to be very beneficial for that. So first of all, let's just talk about diaphragmatic breathing. What we want to do on this is let's just start by putting our hands on our stomach, and as we inhale, we want to feel our stomachs get bigger or expand. And as we exhale, we're going to do this through our nose for this technique, in through our nose and out through our nose. We want to feel our stomachs contract, get smaller, okay? So let's take 3 breaths on your own speed and time. Nice, big, full breaths. And we're going to actually breathe our air all the way into our bellies, making our stomach rise and fall. So let's just try that. Hands on our bellies, and we're going to breathe in. Our stomach should be getting bigger, and now we're going to breathe out through our nose, and our tummy is going to get smaller. For the rest of this meditation, this is the type of breathing we're going to be doing. So let's do it again. We'll just do 2 more times to kind of get the hang of it. So we're going to breathe in and out, feeling our tummies get smaller. And last one, let's breathe in and out. So we really want to feel that contracting and expanding of our stomachs with each breath, okay? Now let's go ahead and feel what it feels like to breathe into our hearts. So our breath is going to come into our body. We're still going to be expanding and contracting our stomach with each inhale and each exhale, but we're going to be feeling our breath also go to our heart at the same time, okay? So our hearts do so much for us all the time, so we're going to get some oxygen there today. So let's just take a breath in and feel how that feels, okay? And exhale. And let's do it 2 more times. We're just going to feel the breath go to our heart with each inhale and each exhale. We're still moving our tummies up and down with each inhale and each exhale, but we're really noticing that feeling of breathing into our hearts. Like you can feel the breath going all around and kind of circling around your heart and giving your heart a big hug with your breath. I always like to let out sounds when you exhale. That's totally cool with me. By the way, feel free to make as many breathing sounds as you would like. Okay, now we're going to do what we did on day 1. Don't worry, we're going to combine all this in a minute, but day 1 we worked on breathing up to our third eye, so our pineal gland, our frontal lobe. So we're going to work on that again. So we're going to actually feel our breath move up our nose like we're climbing a mountain. Our breath is us, our mountain is our nose, right? So we're going to climb that mountain up and bring our air to that spot. Let's just feel that. We'll take 3 breaths, just feeling how that feels. I know you guys are all experts at this because we did it already in day number 1. I'm outside right now and there's a train going by. I don't know if you were here for day 3. We discussed distractions. It's our reaction to the distraction that disturbs our meditation. So when we have distractions, we want to keep a nice, calm, gentle approach to these distractions. And the same goes for if the distraction is coming from our brain. If we're trying to do these breathing techniques and there's things that keep popping up in our brain, getting upset and mad and frustrated that we keep thinking about other things is going to pull us out of our meditation. So keeping a calm, gentle, loving approach to our distractions. So if something else comes into our brain, we're just going to forgive ourselves and just gently turn our attention back to the breath. Sometimes you can even physically imagine taking whatever it is you're thinking about and putting it down and then coming back to our breath. Okay, so where were we? Let's go ahead and just feel how it feels to draw that breath up to our third eye. Do 3 breaths here. Good. Okay, now that we kind of got the hang of how it feels, we're going to put it together through this guided meditation I'm going to do with you. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. I might open my eyes only because I'm kind of guiding here, but if you see my eyes open, that doesn't mean that you necessarily need to have your eyes open. You can go ahead and close your eyes. So we'll go ahead and close our eyes. And we'll start with our diaphragmatic breathing. So we're going to be like we did earlier when we put our hand on our stomach. If you need to put your hand on your stomach, you can, or you don't have to. But mainly what we're going to be doing is feeling that breath go all the way into our bellies, making sure as we breathe in, our bellies are expanding, and as we exhale, our bellies are getting smaller. So we are going to take some breaths here doing just that. Go ahead and do your breath on your own time. Feeling how it feels as it comes in to our body. We want to take at least 3 nice big breaths here, feeling our stomachs get bigger and smaller. And let's do at least one more nice big inhale and exhale, feeling the tummy get smaller. Keeping our eyes closed and keeping our breath doing that up and down. We're going to move now to our heart. We're going to focus on drawing the air through our nose into our body and drawing it down to our heart. Feeling the sensation of how it feels like we're giving our heart a nice big hug with our breath. If you're an imagery type of person, we can imagine the color green. And we're going to take at least 3 breaths here. Feeling our heart. Still making sure our tummies are rising and falling with each breath, but just noticing the breath go to the heart simultaneously. Now we're going to go ahead and move up to our third eye, our pineal gland, our frontal lobe. We're going to breathe our air in, just like we talked about earlier, closer to the third eye. So now we're kind of moving from breathing to our heart to breathing to our third eye. We're still diaphragmatically breathing, which means we're still having our stomachs rise and fall with each inhale and each exhale, but at the same time, we are feeling our breath move closer to our third eye with each inhale and each exhale, like we're climbing that mountain with our breath, chipping away, getting closer to our magic button in between our eyebrows here. We'll take 3 nice, big, calm breaths here. And now we're going to go ahead and imagine a white light, or it could be just a line. We're really just going to connect all those points, okay? So we're going to start at the base of our spine, and we're going to feel this line coming up to our bellies, like we've been breathing our bellies in, connecting to our heart, and finally with this breath we're going to connect that white line to our third eye. And we're going to take some time to allow this line, to allow our attention to go up and down the line, connecting our bellies with our hearts and with our third eye. If you want to imagine a white light connecting, like a tube of white light connecting all of these spots, you can, or you can just imagine a line. But we're going to keep breathing in now to all of these spots, our tummies, our heart, and our third eye, simultaneously. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Nice, big, calm breaths. And when you're ready, you can turn this video off, or you can stay there, or we can wiggle our fingers and our toes, open our eyes. So today was a little longer than normal, so I'm not going to do this with our eyes open, but if you want to practice, feel free to keep your eyes open and do that same meditation. So breathing into our bellies, breathing into our hearts, and breathing into our third eye. A lot of these techniques we're doing, we can also do with our eyes open, which means we can bring them with us anywhere in the world we are, anytime. Let's just be grateful for that power of relaxation. Soon here we're going to do a meditation about intention. Our intention helps our meditations a lot, but since these are just quick videos, I haven't gotten a chance to go really into the intention side of things, but I will allow a video very soon here to be about intentions. And ohms. I always like to end my meditations with 3 ohms. You don't have to, but it's always a great way to kind of close off the meditation. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's do our 3 ohms. Are we ready? Then I always kind of rub my hands together. Send out all the beautiful, loving energy we just created into the world. Thanks for sharing this time with me today. This is Bonnie LeBaron, day number 5, 30 days, 30 ways to meditate video challenge. I will see you tomorrow.